What is good, fellas, and happy release day for College Football 26. Whether you're playing Ultimate Team, Road to Glory, Dynasty, every single time we have a brand new game drop, there's just something special about release day, especially when it comes to Ultimate Team. For me personally, my favorite times to actually play Ultimate Team are the first few months and every time we get a Christmas promo. And when you log into Cut for the first time today, you guys are actually going to see I'm recording the intro before the game has actually gone live. You're going to notice there are a ton of things for you to do, specifically tied into the early access. If you are somebody who does have early access into the game, there are things you need to do today that are gonna go away. On top of that, we're all really starting fresh, starting brand new. Yes, we have some pre-order items. Yes, we have some crossover content. But besides that, everyone has a clean slate. Knowing exactly what you need to do first, I'm telling you fellas, it is only going to be helpful. Before we dive into what you need to do first in College Football 26, get on there, drop a like, and if you are new to the channel, get on there and subscribe. That all said, I'm going to wait until 12 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll catch you boys back here when we are finally in College Football 26. All right, boys, so we officially log in, and the first thing when you get into the game, it's going to tell you to pick your favorite team. Now, there are a few ways you can go about this. For me, you guys can see the shirt. If you know where I graduated college, you know exactly where I am going with mine. The best team in the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. This is going to be your starter team. And if I had to guess, basing it off of what your favorite team pick is, this is going to be the uniforms you get, and most likely the first playbook you get. I'm not a gameplay guy, you guys know that if you roll the stream, but there are some playbooks that are just objectively going to be better than other playbooks. So picking your favorite team that is one of the better playbook teams, I'm telling you guys, it is going to be a difference and ultimately save you coins. When you finally get into Ultimate Team, servers are a little bit fried right now. You're going to get hit with this tutorial. For the purpose of today's video, I am going to skip the tutorial and let's hop straight into it. The very first thing you are going to do before you build your team, open up any of your pre-order packs, put your crossover players in your lineup, is slide on over to the store and figure out if you want to spend money. The main reason we do this is for a few reasons. One, we are currently in early access. We have these early access packs. But two, let's say you pull 85 overall Jeremiah Smith and you want to use that card in your lineup. Instead of picking B&D wide receivers, you can now pick somebody else and use them on your team instead of locking in duplicate positions. Prices are also always more expensive right as the game drops. And I guess prices do vary, but it's always my biggest recommendation for you is to come in here and spend as much money as you want to spend. When it comes to spending money today specifically, we have so much content this week. I wouldn't recommend coming here and spending everything. We do have early access limited times as well as champion. LTD will be Ricky Williams. He will be in packs until June 10th. We also have a Brian Urlacher, who is more of a champion card, but I wonder if he's going to be in set, which is a conversation for another day. Once you decide if you're going to spend money or you're not going to spend money, then it's time to focus in on the early access challenges. You see the early access limited time, that is Ricky Williams. He will expire when the early access challenges as well as this field pass does expire. These will expire on 7/10 or Friday. They don't have a time, but I would get these things done as soon as you can. They're not very difficult, and you're just going to want to get them done. The rewards are, 78 plus, 76 plus, 73 plus, but you are getting some coins, but you're also working on objectives that will help you level up your field pass. We'll get to that season 1 field pass here in a second. We'll also, I guess my second video of today will be breaking down the entire field pass. But the field pass is going to be your best friend. That is really where you're going to want to build a bulk of your team, make a bunch of your coins, all that good stuff. Speaking of field passes, we do have an early access field pass. This will expire in 2 days, 23 hours, and 54 minutes. So sliding over here, we have some early access challenges. Come in here and get these done. These are completable in any Ultimate Team game mode, so you can play games in solo battle, solo seasons, head-to-head, whatever that new tower mode is. It's all going to track in here, and by completing your early access field pass, the rewards in here are significantly better. At level 10, you do unlock a Season 1 rare B&D fantasy pack. If you played CFP 25, the B&D fantasy packs last year were very good. So I have a very, we'll say, good feeling about this pack right here actually giving us some good things. And it's really easy to do. The only issue is it's going to expire in a few days. So come in here, grind through early access, and once you do that, then the game is open to you. You can really go in 17 different directions. For me, I always like to focus in on selling off everything I pull, building a as high of coin count as I possibly can. We're going to have more content dropping in this week. The core elite cards will. Yes, it is hard to predict the market right now, but I don't expect the core elite cards to be selling for as much today as they will be selling for like during the weekend. So let's say you pull the 84, 85 overall Jeremiah Smith, probably the best wide receiver today. Come this weekend with the alumni promo or whatever else we have, I almost want to guarantee you guys he is going to go down in price. Let's say you rip open packs or just play through the game and you happen to pull 85 overall Harold Perkins Jr. Please sell this card off right away. That's personally what I will be doing. If you want to build the best possible team, I still wouldn't recommend doing it through core elites. Again, we have content dropping every single day this week, except Thursday. But even on Thursday, we have the Jeremiah Love and the all-season players dropping. That will be Parker Brailsford. The Jeremiah Love, this is going to be your, I guess we'll call them your weekly limited times from season 1. That's going to be dropping on Thursday. So essentially we have content dropping every single day of this week. And really what I'm getting at here is we are going to have better cards. So anything you pick up and add to your team over the next few days, I would recommend selling it and just build out a really solid B&D team. I didn't get any of the crossover content, but I do have all of my pre-order packs right here. I am curious to see what's going to be in this uniform pack. And did my favorite team theory work out? I'm pretty sure it, okay, so it's not, it's a random uniform right there. It's a little bit interesting. Either way, we got the season 1 field pass. We also have the season 1 login pass. This looks like you get something every single day for logging in. You just get a coin pack by logging in every single day of season 1. Season 1 looks like it'll be 38 days, which lines us up about August, I think August 10th. That is not the case. The login pass is 38 days. Season 1 is 72 days, so about double right there. The Season 1 Field Pass. Now, going over here, we do have a Premium Field Pass. This is something we had in Madden Ultimate Team. I haven't looked at this quite yet, but just knowing how good the Premium Field Pass was in Madden Ultimate Team, it's the best $15 you can possibly spend. I will most likely be buying the Premium Field Pass. I will have that in a separate video for you guys. Honestly, probably today if I can get through all of my weeklies, my milestones, and my dailies. When it comes to your Field Pass right here, again, we've talked about it a few times without actually looking at it. We got the trophies, we got the strat items, the coins, the player packs. There's a lot going on in here. My biggest recommendation, just grind through all of this. Dailies will reset every single day, but they're going to be super easy. Open a pack, play a game, gain 250 yards. You should get that done within 1 to 2 games. And then we have our weeklies. These will be dropping every single week. As of right now, I'm not sure what day the weeklies are going to drop. This game has been live for 9 minutes, so I'm not exactly sure on that end. But you're going to want to stay up to date on these because, again, your Season 1 Field Pass, we do have a Premium Pass, which we have some team packs in here. We got some strat items, some B&D premiums. It's looking like this Premium Field Pass is going to be something you want to have. Even if you're just going with the standard edition, the rewards are very good. 83 overall B&D Fantasy Pack. We have Stadium Packs. We got some coins, some trophies. So even if you don't buy the Premium Field Pass, you're going to want to get this done as soon as you can. Again, very similar to the orientation challenges. These track in any game mode, so you can actually double dip and get these things done. The milestones are where things get a little bit different. These only track in head-to-head and solos. They're a little bit more difficult, and actually looks like only the top 2 are going to track in head-to-head and solos, and the bottom 2 also track in any Ultimate Team game mode, so these should be pretty easy to get done. And by getting these all done, you do unlock a decent bit of seasonal XP. Again, all of the math on how much XP you need to do to actually finish off this field pass. I haven't done all the math, and Moshi math is just not something we're necessarily very good at around here. But you're going to want to get it done. You're going to want to stay on top of it. Something I just noticed right there on the top right corner of your season field pass, it says it ends in 37 days on the top left. But if we hit the left trigger, and you guys see right there, 72 days. So I'm not exactly sure how many days season 1 is going to be as of right now. Maybe it archives in 72 days, which means it should end in 72 days. There's a lot right there. We'll figure it out when, this game has been out for more than 11 minutes. When it comes to solo challenges, what solos should I do? There's a bunch of things in here. The Study Hall is one of the brand new features dropping this, I guess, year with CFB 26 Ultimate Team. You only get to hop into this once per week for free, and then after that, you have to spend some coins. I'm not exactly sure what this rewards you quite yet. We do have the rewards button right here, so we can click and see if this looks like it'll be worth your time. It's going to be some coins, 10,000 coins per study hall. Again, This is an offline grind. I'm not exactly sure what's going on right there. Freshman season, varsity season, and All-American season will be free. And by winning the Super Bowl, or I guess it's the Natty in this game, you will unlock a field goal pack, and then a Hail Mary pack. And then right here, you do get 10,000 coins. I don't think that looks very good. I would probably stay away from that for right now. Head-to-head, this is your normal head-to-head tab. We have head-to-head regular season. And then we have the brand new overtime mode. This is essentially a house rules. This is college overtime. If you watch my Madden stuff, you know I am the biggest fan of college OT, and by winning 3 times, you actually get a 78 plus overall B&D player. I believe this is very similar to Regs, where every time you go 3-0, you bump up a division. You guys can see right there, division goals we have per game. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I could be making that up. There's a lot going on right here. But if that's the case, that's a super cool feature. I wouldn't necessarily dive straight into online gameplay unless you're going to spend a ton of money, because you're probably going to get clapped. I'd really focus in over here on the solo challenges. I will have a video out later today talking about and breaking down the best solo challenges to spend majority of your time on, because these things actually do matter. We do have the tower right here, and by finishing off the tower, you're going to want to do this. We have an 85 overall B&D AJ Harris. This card is very good, and it's looking like you can get that card today just by playing through all of... Okay, so you actually can't get to AJ Harris today. I would assume more of these drop every single week. It really didn't break down the tower at all during the deep dive stream. I thought the tower was going to be like another online game mode. It's not. It's in solo challenges. So we'll have to wait and see. But before I go online, I'd really personally focus in on getting my solo challenges done. Unless you spend a ton of money, then you want to go play online head-to-head. I don't blame you. As for the rest of the things we have in here, it is early access, so not everything is here. We don't have another house rules. There's no additional promos. The store does look, the store looks pretty cool. You have those 4,600 points by pre-ordering the game. For me, I'm gonna save my Madden cash until we get the first or maybe the second drop of promos. Those standout cards do look very good. I probably won't be spending my Madden cash today. I would recommend you guys do the exact same thing. Level offers are making a return right here. It's cool to see you can buy them with coins. Obviously, you're not gonna hit level 30 or 40 today. And then we have your season 1 trophies. The Kendrick Falk is your welcome item player. You're gonna have to buy all 5 of these tokens with season trophies, which you earn through the season field pass to actually upgrade him to an 85 overall. We also got the 85 overall Fernando Carmona. This is a left tackle. The card art hasn't officially loaded in. And then, of course, we do have the 81s and the 83s. This Alex Perry right here, I'm going to tell you right off rip, this is where you want to spend your season trophies or your season tickets. He is a 6'5" wide receiver with 83 speed you can get for free. This is one of the best free cards we have in the entire game. Again, math is not something we do around here often, but there's a good chance you can get that card today. So lock in, grind through season 1, and go claim Alex Perry. That's it, fellas. This is my first CFB 26 video. I am definitely excited. Have a great rest of your launch day. Whatever you're playing, whatever you're doing, subscribe, like if you're new. Peace, fellas. I'll catch you boys back here later.